Hello everyone, it's Claire. I was just touching base really a little bit because I am looking at my next stage of training for De-Stress You, the stress busting program I developed. And I just thought I'd give an update and just put some feelers out and just remind people what I'm doing. It has been a little bit slow, but I'm still carrying on. I'm getting the kind of intuition guidance to carry on, and that I'm going to be very busy at some point, so I'm willing to keep going. So it's kind of a slow burn really, but I've tested it out on some people and they're using elements of the program, and I've created the colour manual, about 86 pages, and it's on my Etsy shop actually. And I've also created the De-Stress You intuitive cards, and we've also created quite a lot of products on the way. Things like scented bath salts, potpourri I've created as well. And we use essential oils in some of it, and we learn about them, and crystals as well, which are absolutely amazing and powerful. And I've just also created all the modules so that there's a base level of knowledge. And we've created now 8 lesson plans so that people can hold space in community and get and share out the knowledge in a more interactive way. And that's the stage I'm at, is to try and push that a bit more really. And the themes for that are, first class would be what is stress, and then go into that in detail with each person so they can, examine what their triggers are in a bit more detail and just interactively discuss it. And second one, love yourself more. So going into, we actually do quite a lot of work with the chakras, which are energy centers, which link with the spirit body and the physical body, but discussing the love one, the heart, creativity and passion. So getting things going for people to just look into more what are their passions and how can they be more creative, because I think that is something that is needed in the new world that is developing, more creativity and passion. And then there's one about relaxing your mind and the third eye here, and actually cleansing it and so on. But that was actually a lesson we go through in the first training as well. So it's sort of, you find it twice, and it's a good example lesson plan. And then we've got one on detoxing your life and cleansing, like the aura and so on. Then there's one about breath work and relaxation, and probably incorporating more meditation techniques. But we do some of the techniques, we run it all through, and it's all woven into the program as you go along anyway. And we're using things like massage, basic hand massage, using the crystals for a bit of crystal healing, using the oils for, imbibing them and so on, and just into the aura. And then another lesson is express yourself, which is about the throat chakra and getting your voice heard. And then there's a final one about more the solar plexus and the will to live well. I've actually run most of those already as just a half-hour sessions on my YouTube channel, which is actually has got quite a lot on it, and that is at Clare Church, CLARE Church 437. I've got a specific YouTube channel, and there are playlists, and that would be a playlist for DeStressYou Training. The actual modular training is all available on the website, and that's DeStressYou.com. And the first one on that, to do with the basic information about the chakras and how it links in with other systems in the body, which I found very interesting, is actually free. So it's quite a long one, that as well. So that gives you an example. That is just me talking, and it's not PowerPoints or slides or anything. But then that's just an example. And then the others, generally they range from like 25 minutes through to an hour, most of them. And some, I think 2 modules are in one lesson, which is probably 40 minutes to an hour. And they're all range, I think they're mainly £10, one might be 15, but if you bought the whole lot, it's around £70. So at least it's there available and online, so you can look at it on your phone. and you can look at it on your laptop, whatever, or on your television if you wish. And it's also in the manual as well, which is here. And it would be good if you did buy the manual on top, especially if you had interest in then sharing the knowledge. And that de-stress help manual is $21.99. So I'm not doing a big sale like TV selling or anything, but that's on my Etsy channel called De-Stress Self-Help Manual. And then you've got the oracle cards, which Lara Spearman illustrated very beautifully, and all the pictures, and those messages were channeled, and that's part of the program. And if you were going to teach it, you probably need 2 sets of those. Those are just £12 on the Etsy shop, and that includes the booklet as well. And there are videos on that Etsy shop which show you examples of the pictures and things, and for example, some of the diagrams we've got in this as well. And then there is the second tranche, which is what I'm trying to develop more now, just to give you a heads up. That is in PowerPoint training for people who have done the level 1 training of about the 8 modules, which is like building blocks. And this training is really for me to do with people, but it's being developed, and I'm looking into insurance for training teachers as well. I've already spoken to a company, and they're giving me information about what I need to do. There is actually going to be some questions which, once you've done each of the modules, you get tested on. So that helps people really gather a certificate for it as well, so that we can check that you understood what you were learning. And then people can run 8 interactive fun classes that I've already described, about 1 hour a week, and create their own version of those using my templates and teaching manual. And that's something I'm developing, the actual manual at the moment. I can do an early version of it, and that would be great to trial it. So in community with friends or with family, you'd need to do the level 1 training probably on my website, or even one-to-one with me. I mean, on the website, it's just £70 roughly if you bought all the modules, and you do that easily enough by signing up, and then you pay by card. So it's very easy on the website, and you get one of them free, by the way. The manual was $21.99. You need some essential oils and some crystals. We use 12 essential oils. Those are some of them. And then you can, sort of use those in the classes. You can use them for yourself, obviously, as well. The oracle cards as well, just £12, as I say. And then some extra smaller items. So I've been creating the bath salts, potpourri, carrier oils for perfumed oil, that type of thing. And I would estimate the investment would be probably less than £250. I can't be really sure at the moment, because I'm not sure of the prices anymore of the oils. Everything's gone up, and the crystals as well. And it depends how many oils you were going to get, or how many sets. And those are all available on the high street or online. The same with crystals. Mainly there are special crystal shops, but you can find those yourself. So you'd also, just to let you know, you probably, if you're going to teach people under, I believe 18, or even special needs people, for example, you would likely need a DBS check if teaching them. So that would cost extra money as well. So I think this would appeal to people from age 15 upwards, but probably more likely 18 to 20, up to maturity as well. Mature ages. It appeals for teaching, and for people that would take it and incorporate it into what they do, possibly business wise. It would appeal to therapists, yoga teachers, Pilates teachers, and people wanting to teach de-stress techniques and share them in community. And I've actually already discussed it a little bit with Southampton Council at an event, and I'm approaching Solent University to test it. I'm still in the early stages, but I'm looking to approach other universities because I think they are quite good at exploratory things, and also they have students that are under stress, so it makes sense. And the exercises that we offer, including meditation and breath work, and that type of thing, can be incorporated into classes such as yoga, Pilates, and relaxation and meditation routines as well. So if you do have interest, do get in touch. I haven't stopped doing it. It's just gone a little bit quieter whilst I'm doing some of the background development work. And I'm interested in hearing from universities and training managers for organisations to test out both the modules and the lessons as well, especially the lessons, really. So if you wanted to contact me, my email is Clare, Clare, the healer, all one sentence, 456@gmail.com, or you can direct message me on social media. And also have a look at the website I've set up, which is www.DeStressYou.com. And there's more explanation in there and background information and some pictures. So hopefully that's a bit more. Sorry, I've gone a bit quieter. These things take time, and I haven't given up, let's just say. So thank you very much for watching today, and do get in touch if you have interest. Thank you. Bye-bye.